Well, let's begin with our Washington correspondent, Joe Khalil. Joe, you were at the hearing today. The acting Secret Service director said he was ashamed. He didn't know how to defend Crooks being on the roof. What else did you learn?
It was certainly interesting. It was heated at times. I can tell you inside that room, you played some of the highlights there, a lot of points of tension. A lot of senators came out and talked to us about how they had questions they felt were not answered or were not fully answered, and so they were frustrated by that. But we did actually learn a lot. I thought right away it was interesting that Ronald Rowe, the acting director, came out and took responsibility, said the buck does stop with the Secret Service and that it was an absolute failure on their part. He did, however, blame local law enforcement for certain things, like not securing the perimeter outside where this shooter actually was when he climbed up, or for spotting that shooter, marking them as a suspicious person, and then losing them in the crowd. So it was interesting there to see the juxtaposition. I thought the most interesting moment that stood out to me was he said that as acting director, he went back to the spot, Hannah. He actually climbed up on that roof and laid in the exact position the shooter was in so that he could get the same view the shooter had. And it was at that moment when he said after that he was ashamed and said he could absolutely not defend why that area was not secure. So it was some admissions there. It was also commitments to try to do better. I talked to a number of senators about what they think moving forward needs to change. And I want to play one exchange that I got with Texas Senator John Cornyn. Take a listen.
Senator, do you think the Secret Service generally relies too much on local law enforcement for certain things?
Well, I personally am shocked that they have delegated this to local law enforcement. The director said they only take the best of the best, the top 2%, I think he said, of people who apply for these jobs, and yet they don't. The Secret Service does not actually perform the work, but delegates it to local law enforcement.
And interestingly, we did learn one new nugget about the shooter himself. The deputy FBI director testified that they found messages they believe are connected to the shooter's social media accounts back from 2020 that have very anti-immigrant and anti-Semitic messaging, comments, and rhetoric. That is something new. And if you look at all of the things that he had posted, it's hard to get a read on where politically he was or whether that political views may have influenced what he did, because it's, again, all across the board here. You look at his recent searches, it's not just Donald Trump, but it's also President Biden, it's the Attorney General, it's the FBI director. He was looking up Lee Harvey Oswald's distance from JFK when he was assassinated. So all of that adds to this mysterious profile of this young man.
Yeah, we have so much more to learn about him. Joe Khalil, live from our nation's capital. Thank you.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.